Hi, my name is Ray Labrador, and I don't have any clothes right now. But I do have a new set of clothes. However, they've been hanging out here for the past like 3 weeks. In here. So, I am putting myself in baby jail to fold all this, and you're stuck here with me. This is what we're talking about today. Number one problem about folding clothes, especially if you fold them too late like I do, like all the time. Like I said, this has been hanging here for like 2 weeks now. Everything gets wrinkly, like unbelievably wrinkly. Like this is one of my favorite shirts right now. It's Final Fantasy 14, and yeah, it's sprinkly. Now, I used to just kind of like suck it up, you know, but actually I have a bit of a unboxing for you today. Wow, we're getting advanced here. This is a steamer I got off of Amazon. Incredible technology, I know. Now, I did take a look at it briefly, but I didn't actually like look into it too much, you know, like I just kind of like skimmed it. Got some I don't know what this is. And here is, looks like a giant like scanner from like when you go to like to Target or something. Okay, heat. Seems pretty self-explanatory. Steam Go Burr, you know. That seems easy enough. So let's do the reading. Let's be good. Operation here. Filled water reservoir with distilled water. I don't have distilled water. Do I only put distilled water in my steamer, or can I use other types of water? ChatGPT says it's not recommended, but you could use other things. So I'm gonna use other things. Okay, so now I got this. Now it's all filled up. Oh, Stevie, got you doing the thing. It's on. Okay, so we're here now. I'm just gonna move this around. So you know, if this catches on fire, you're a witness. Okay, we're gonna try it on this cloth first. Okay. So can confirm, steam happens. You do think it's working? I think we're actually cooking here. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. Ow. That was bad. Seriously, why does it have a lock? That seems like a... And why is it on the trigger? And why is it so easy to make it do that? Okay, cool. I think we did it. I think we're winners here. You drained like half the bottle doing that, but you know. This is what you have to look forward to, kids. This is what excites adults right here. A nicely unwrinkled piece of clothing. Don't look at the back. See, you have so many of these tasks when you're like an adult. You know, you have like these very minute, boring tasks. Oh, it's green now. That you kind of have to like just do sometimes. And I think this is why they try to really drill in your head like homework and all that stuff growing up, because no one's here to tell you that you have to do this, but let's be real, you do have to do this. I myself have a pretty big issue with procrastination. I think that's, I mean, to be fair, that's something a lot of people struggle with. I don't think I'm obviously not the, like, only person that has this problem ever, you know? We all have problems, you know, that appear one way or another, like, oh, we need to, like, file, we gotta do something else, we have work to do, you know, we wanna hang out with our friends. And, you know, in the rumble and tumble that is life, it's easy to forget about I should not touch that, the mundane tasks, you know, like steaming clothes and folding your clothes. And honestly, when you break it down, how much time in my life, I wonder, have I spent doing stuff like this? Like, how much time in my life have I dedicated to doing overall, like in the grand scheme of things, you know, like folding clothes, like doing homework, doing all that stuff that at the end of the day doesn't really add up too much when you like count up like, hey, did I live a good life? But I think that the main key to enjoying life is finding joy in these moments, in folding clothes. Because whether we like it or not, this is kind of what life is for 70% of the time. It just made a like a noise, even though it's unplugged. It's haunted. I think that this is just what life is, maybe. Like, sure, we can say we could like chant and boast about our highlights, like, oh, like I went to a party last weekend. I went to like I went out on a date with somebody. I got a job promotion. Got this and this and that. But at the end of the day, when we're looking at like what our day-to-day life actually looks like, it looks more like this. Just very, very mundane tasks. Oh, God. I'm just gonna throw what I need to steam in steam pot and a steam pile on my bed. Well, we can call it the Steam Deck, if you will. You kind of just have to find something to enjoy in these moments, unless you actually like enjoy the action of folding clothes. If you enjoy the action of folding clothes, more power to you. I love you for that. Like that's incredible. I wish I did, because God, this sucks. I would not be smiling with this like dumb smile on my face right now if I wasn't filming. If I was just sitting here folding clothes, I honestly, low-key, I probably would have given up like, like 14 minutes ago? But that's the whole thing, right? You have to find like a way to either enjoy what we're doing right now, or you have to find a way to distract yourself. Find like a different method to enjoy what you're doing. So like for me, I decided I'm gonna boot up my camera. I'm gonna film me folding clothes. That's fun, you know. I'm film major. I like doing those things. And now look at me. I'm actually doing my thing, you know. I'm cooking over here. I'm folding clothes. Look at me, I'm adulting. Hashtag adulting. I think maybe that's the point at which you become an adult. Like when you find joy in the mundane. I distinctly remember the first time I ever felt like a adult, quote unquote, I was scrolling on Amazon and I got so excited. I was like, man, look at all these vacuums. Look at that one. That one's got like maximum suck power. That's crazy. And then I had to sit down and have a heart to heart. I was like, man, this is what it is, right? This is what it's gonna be for like the entirety of my existence. I'm gonna find vacuums fun to look at. And I'm gonna like enjoy unboxing a steamer. That's what I'm gonna find enjoyment in my life. I'm not like looking at toys, or not that I don't like toys, far from it. I have a wall still over here, but like I said, the time I get to spend on like something I want is few and far between. Most of the time I have to spend my money on things I need. So, in return now, I have to find enjoyment in buying and doing the things I need to. I'm trying to gauge whether or not I want to actually do stuff like this based off of a couple factors. Main thing is how often I use the shirt, how wrinkly it is. Those are the main two. So like this shirt's like on a wrinkly scale of like 1 to 10. This is like it's like a good 7. I should steam this, but this is like a 2 on my what I wear scale. Like, this is something I wear as like pajamas. So no, I'm not gonna spend time steaming it. This, however, this is a new shirt. This is something I do wear. So this is like a 9 on my scale. And what's more, it is wrinkly beyond belief. Look at that. It's like an 8. It's like a 9 even. I love this shirt, by the way. Final Fantasy 6. So yeah, I gotta steam this one. Yeah, I need more clothes racks. Like I don't have enough. No, that's not a need. That's a want. Yeah, that's another thing you have to do. You have to find a distinction between need and want. I might make a video about that in the future because that's an entirely fun, interesting discussion on its own. I think what's interesting about adulthood is that no one actually tells you what it involves, really. I don't think it's because they're doing anything malicious. They're like, I don't think they're sitting in like an evil layer thinking like, yeah, I'm not gonna like tell you about taxes, so you're gonna be like screwed for your entire life, buddy. I'm not gonna tell you how many chores you gotta do. No, I don't think that's what they're doing. I think it's just that they can't tell you what adulthood in life is like. And like I said, it hits you personally. Like you kind of just like start getting that gut reaction, you know? Like you're just like, man, like, I gotta do stuff now. Like, oh, I gotta fold clothes. That's crazy, man. That's what. I know it sounds dumb. Like, yeah, duh. Like, of course you have to do these things, but I don't know. Like when you actually move out and you like sit down and you look at the hamper and you're like, oh, this is no longer just a chore that your parents are giving you. This is something you have to do. Like this is a mandatory task mandatory, or else you're stuck wearing an old Cal State Fullerton shirt that you got from 2020 and a pair of sweatpants in 90-degree weather, and your apartment's hot as hell because you don't want to spend more money on air conditioning. It's like a lot of cause and effect that you don't really even think about until you're here. You can't ever predict what life's gonna throw at you, you know? But, you know, this is what I've been talking about earlier, you know? You gotta enjoy it. You gotta kind of just take it and find happiness in day to day. Like, I'm not saying you have to be like smiling ear to ear every single day, far from it. There's a lot of days where you're just gonna be like hate life. But you know, you kind of have to just, every now and then you kind of have to, as you're folding clothes, you kind of have to just sit down with yourself and be like, this is fun. I'm enjoying being here. I'm enjoying being alive and folding clothes. And that's what I'm doing right now. I enjoy life. I enjoy folding clothes. I just folded almost my entire basket. This video's done now. For you. For me, I have a whole other bag over there that I need to fold, so I'm gonna get on that. Woo!